Here we are on the 20th anniversary of Chandler Limited. Where does Chandler Limited begin for you?
There's probably a couple things that like milestones for me. One is when it was like the early 90s and I came across a pair of old EMI limiters for sale because I knew what EMI was. I knew that EMI and the Beatles were related. I loved all the Beatles records, and my folks had played those things, and I also loved Pink Floyd a lot. So I was like, wow, I really have to get those. I bet they're so cool. And luckily I talked my folks into helping me because I needed it. It was a sort of an epiphany for me. The sound was a sound I'd always heard on the old records. It was a sound that kind of clicked with the sound in my head. And right then is when I started thinking about making gear. I was always technical, wiring patch bays and setting up studios and fussing with pieces of equipment, but that was when it really got like, there's something here that I need to do something with, kind of a thing, is when it started clicking. So that was a big step. Way before that was I was in junior high, and actually I got a 4-track for Christmas, a cassette 4-track. And again, I had to have it. I talked my parents into it. Luckily, they're supportive. And I remember it was something like $600, even way back then, and that wasn't a small thing. And I think luckily my parents believed in encouraging my ideas or my whims, and it's really because of them that I think I've been able to make something out of this.